Hello and welcome to another speaking practice video by Johnny. And today I and my class IELTS number 35 is going to do our regular speaking practice. So we have been doing a lot in the past already. So now when we wait for Miss One to come into the room, we can just do our practice now. I don't mind. Okay, so class, this is class IELTS 35. We still wait for missing one, but no worry, she will be here. Oh, there she is. Okay, so I rename her. Okay, there you go. Hello, Miss One.
Hi.
Hi.
How can I see?
Nearly 7,320 subscribers from my channel. Say hi to. A lot of subscribers on my channel. 7,000, more than 7,000. They say hi to. Hello. Okay, so we should do our speaking practice now. So part 1, topic number 20, please. Okay, topic number 20 is the area you live in. Khu vực các bạn sống ở trong đó. So the area you live in. So it can be about your neighborhood, okay? Your neighborhood. It can be about your community, cộng đồng các bạn. It can be about the people around you. So, Miss Helen, do you like the area that you live in?
Definitely yes. It's quiet and peaceful, and here I have lots of neighbors who quite friendly and willing to give a hand whenever I am in need.
Whenever I'm in need, I see. So, Miss Helen, where do you like to go in that area?
There are several places that we can chill out at the weekends. For example, some coffee or I know coffee shop. I know some kind like coffee shop, but it's separate.
Hello, baby. Okay. Okay, I just mute your microphone, Miss One, no problem. Okay, Miss Helen, can you continue?
Yeah, it's a shop, but it's decorated like a studio. So when we come to enjoy the drink, we can take photos with the.
Can take photos. Yeah.
The scenes, beautiful scenes there.
So,
những cái chỗ mà tạo cảnh đó này.
Yes, we can take photos at tourist attraction. Attractions, những cái chỗ mà hấp dẫn du khách, tourist attractions. You can go there. You can go to beautiful places to take pictures. Okay, so Miss Ngan, please, what do you like to do in the area, in your area? Do you like the area that you live in?
Yes, I do. Although this area is not my homeland, but I consider it is my second hometown. When there is my nuclear family here, I tend to like somewhere has my family stay with.
You seem to like the places that my family stay in. You mean stay with?
Stay with. And secondly, I like this place where I can feel the good relationship from my neighborhood. My neighborhood, while they always take care of us with sincerely respect
with sincerity and respect. It's a noun. Sincerity.
Sincerity, respect,
Sincerity.
and willing to give a hand in need. So it's really good for a new member like me in this area.
Okay, so Miss One, please. Can you turn on your microphone, Miss One? So, do you know any famous people in your area? Celebrity.
In my area is the Vũng city, like 200 kilometer.
Kilometer. Nhớ không đào nha. Kilometer.
From Ho Chi Minh City. There is one famous person that I know is Linyaki. She is also, yeah, she is from Vũng Tàu, and she was born in a farmer family, but she is famous because she is really rich now.
That's and really rich now. Yes.
And even no one knows about her wealth process to make money, but nowadays many people in Vietnam, they know that Linyaki is the owner of a diamond store in Ho Chi Minh City, and famous about the huge tài sản là gì ạ thầy?
The huge assets. Her huge assets.
The huge
assets.
The huge assets.
Những tài sản. Huge assets. Những
the huge assets she has in her hand.
Like her huge amount of money, possessions, her huge assets that she has.
And in other hand, she also famous.
On the other hand.
On the other hand, she is also famous because her voice in
does she sing?
Tourist.
Does she sing?
No. Đại sứ du lịch.
I have no idea, because this is their business actually. Now, so Miss Helen, please, is there anything special about your area?
Yes. My province is famous for cashew nut and pepper.
Cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts and pepper. So this
pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah, at first,
okay.
Pepper. As far as I know.
Okay.
As far as I know, this is the main exports and bring a lot of benefits to.
It brings a lot of money into the area,
yeah,
of course, and
to the locals in my area.
Now, so if that brings a lot of benefits to your area, does it attract tourists as well, Miss Helen? Does that attract tourists as well?
Actually, I rarely see any tourists visitors come to this area. Maybe it doesn't have any good service, or the service is not good enough to attract more visitors.
Maybe, but visitors still come into your place, isn't it? Occasionally, because a lot of people sometimes they are adventurous, you know. They can just go to places that is not normally tourist attractions. Họ đi đến những nơi mà nó thường không phải là điểm đến du lịch, like places that are not normally tourist attractions. They can go there. Now, so Miss Ngân, please. Does
Yes.
your area attract a lot of tourists?
I live in a small town. I live in a small village on the hills, and my surrounding mostly is fruit plant,
Fruit trees and
fruit tree, the river, and yeah, and I have not many chance to visit some place nearby my area, so I have no more idea about
right.
tourism here.
You can
But
actually do something that attract tourists there, Like, for example, Miss Ngan, you can just take pictures of you being on the fields. Try to take the angles that looks beautiful. Try to make it looks romantic. And then post it on Facebook, post it on social media. I'm sure there will be people who share that, and then they will go to your farm, and then you will charge them for money to take pictures, and maybe you can provide them a place to live.
yeah,
I'm sure that could earn you more money than just do farming.
yeah, I heard that Trị An Hồ là gì thầy?
Yes, the TRAN lake.
Trị An Lake is famous, and that is also a tourist destination for some for people to visit. And now there are more investors come here to invest in land, to invest in buying land, and they build a resort and make like eco trip model, something like that.
Models of eco trip. Yeah, eco trip is something you should look for.
Well, that's like maybe more suitable to make
a profit. To make profit.
To do a business like what you just suggest.
Yes.
And my area here is just a small, really small, and have no any place to attract tourists. And we just plan the long lifespan tree to get to have and get a profit from them.
But because your place is small, maybe you can attract people who doesn't like the crowd.
Yeah, it's also a good idea, but when attract more tourists, it will produce more service, create more service here, and tourism is also a negative impact on the environment. So yeah, a lot of impact on the environment.
I see. So Miss Wan, please. I'll ask Miss Wan now, and I turn on her microphone again. Now, so Miss Wan, what are some changes in your area recently? Of course, every places change. So what are some changes in the area recently, Miss Wan?
Well, there are many changes in my area. That a small town near the beach, and people build a night market where tourists can look around and buy some magnet and eat some seafood at night. And also they make some tourist point that they can visit and take picture and post on Facebook, like tourist area.
Yes, tourist area. So there are tourist area in your town. Of course, I know Vũng Tàu. It's actually a quite popular tourist attraction. But one thing I wish they could do is that to make the beach cleaner. Maybe try to clean the rubbish more frequently during the day, and they should make the beach cleaner. and maybe they should have more high quality service, like provide training to the local people, so that's why they can provide a better service to the tourists. That would potentially lead to even more tourists. And
yes, I do agree with you, because the beach is not really clean, and and it's a little boring in my town. Even the ability can be approved to attract tourists, but there are many things the government should make more tourist attraction.
okay, like for example, maybe they don't want money that much. I think the people don't want money that much because the potential of Vũng Tàu is really huge. It's a place that you can get seafood. You can do fishing, seafood. You can do a lot of tourist thing over there. You can hold like festivals by the beach, you know, những cái lễ hội bên cạnh bãi biển, like festival by the beach, music festival, something like that. But maybe after COVID, they will have to do that, I think, if they want to make a good profit.
I think Vũng Tàu government should learn the way that Nha Trang city they have been doing right now.
Exactly.
And they can upgrade the level of Vũng Tàu to a higher level, because
Exactly.
now I realize that most domestic people come to Vũng Tàu just for one day or 2 days maximum, and then they back to work.
They don't come back, right?
Yeah, and they rarely.
And they never go back. Just once is enough.
I see. Wow, that's really sad. How about the air there, Miss Wan? How about the air there? Is it polluted or is it a bit better now?
But luckily, in other side that we don't have a lot of tourists, so the air here I really like, which is really fresh and not
COVID,
really,
right?
Yeah.
Because of COVID.
And
Thanks to COVID.
During the pandemic time of lockdown, we have a really fresh and clean beach that we haven't ever seen before.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, the beaches become extremely clean because of COVID. So every cloud has its silver lining. Đám mây nào cũng có cái đường viền mặt bạc. So every cloud has its silver lining. So all the bad situation. So basically, there is good and bad in everything. Cái gì cũng cái tốt cái xấu của nó cả. So every cloud has a silver lining. So Miss Helen, how about your area during the pandemic? Is the air getting better now because of less travel, less traffic?
Luckily enough, here we have the fresh air all through years.
Throughout the year, you mean throughout
the year.
Huh.
Because here the population in my area still somehow like not really crowded.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
In the morning, even in the time, Ho Chi Minh City consider that a lot of traffic jam. We can also see some cars and some motorbikes move on the street.
Moving on the streets, I see. But still, it's less traffic, so it means less pollution in the city. Maybe you agree?
Yeah.
You agree that? Okay, I think it's good that we go to part 2 now, or part 3. Now, so let's do topic part 2, part 3 of 33. 33, please. 33. Okay, so I go a bit too far. No, I shouldn't. Okay, 33. It's there you go. Describe a live sport event you watched before. Miêu tả một sự kiện thể thao live mà các bạn đã coi trước đó. Coi live nha, like live sports event. It means like you watch it live, maybe on TV, or maybe you watch it directly on the stadium. You watch it at the stadium, on the stadium, or in the stadium. So let's say you watch it at the stadium while the event was taking place. So this is, you describe something in the past. Miêu tả trong quá khứ như các bạn có thể là coi live trên TV hoặc là coi trực tiếp người ta diễn ở trên cái sân vận động chẳng hạn. At the stadium, you watch it at the stadium. Yeah. So when it happened, nó đã diễn ra lúc nào? Where it took place, nó đã diễn ra ở nơi nào? Who you watch it with? Bạn đã xem nó với ai? And explain how you felt about this experience. Giải thích bạn cảm thấy thế nào về cái trải nghiệm này. And you have part 3 of sports events. Do you prefer to watch live sports or watch it on TV, and why? Bạn thích coi thể thao mà live, tức là coi trực tiếp nó ở sân vận động. Coi live sport here means watch it at the stadium, or you watch it on TV. I think 33 here, live sport event, means that you have to go to the stadium and see it. That's why it leads to this question that you prefer to watch live sports or watch on TV. Cái trên này nó giống như là nó miêu tả một sự kiện thể thao mà mình xem ở sân vận động luôn á, thì nó mới dẫn đến cái part 3 là nó so sánh giữa coi live và coi trên TV. Why do some people like to watch live sports? Tại sao một số người lại thích coi thể thao mà trực tiếp? What kinds of sports do Vietnamese people like to watch? Người Việt Nam thích coi cái loại thể thao như thế nào? Do you think competition is good for students? Các bạn có nghĩ những sự tranh đấu, sự cạnh tranh, những cuộc thi thì tốt cho sinh viên, học sinh hay không? Alright, I'll give you 2 minutes to think about 33. Okay, just gonna make it this way. Okay. Alright, time to speak. Miss One, can you start first? Describe a live sport event you watched before, can you?
Since I'm not really a sporty person, but I really like the football match between my team. I mean, my classmates in the team play with another class. So that's what I only have watched before. And in my opinion, it was really excited. The environment
it was really exciting.
It was really exciting, and the environment was enthusiastic.
Sorry, the environment was the enthusiastic environment. Enthusiastic. Mm-hmm. Enthusiastic.
I can follow every details of each footballer, and also it was really interesting when they play by their heart, and also
play by their heart.
By their heart. And sometimes they make mistake, but and it was not chuyên nghiệp là gì thầy nhỉ?
It was not professional.
It was not professional, but since I watched it live.
Live.
I see
live.
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 I watched live. I see it's real. It was the best match I have ever watched. Even better than professional player on TV.
I see. Right. Okay. So, Miss Helen, can you describe a live sport event that you watched before, please?
Honestly, I'm not rich enough to. I mean, I can't afford to buy a ticket to watch a professional live sports at any stadium. But I remember when I was a child.
When I was a child.
When I was a child. Their child. On the Independence Day, there are cycle competition.
Yes, bicycle competition. There was a bicycle competition.
Bicycle competition. That they have to transport from the north to the south to celebrate Independence Day. And if my memory serves me right, our villagers stand aside the road in wait hours to waited hours to see its cyclists pass by. And now when we saw from the distance, the crowd shouted and cheers up, and the was fascinating.
It was fascinating. It was quite fascinating, I see. Okay,
and
it was fascinating, I see. Now, so... Okay, that's great. Now, Miss Ngan, please, can you describe a live sports event? Live. This is an adjective. Live. The verb is to live, but adjective is live. Okay. Describe a live sport event you watched before. Miss Ngan, please.
Yes, I'm a big fan of sport, so I have many chance to watch a live match.
To watch live matches.
Live matches, and one of them considered is high class chance for me to watch the ATP tour. It is a worldwide top-tier tennis tour for men and organized by the Association of Tennis Professional. Yes, and of course the ticket is costly. My fortune.
It's top tier. Okay.
Yeah.
Top tier player, you mean?
Top tier.
Top tier matches.
Top tier.
Những giải đấu mà gọi là đỉnh cao nhất.
Yeah, and the ticket cost me a fortune to afford, and my friend know that and buy a ticket as a gift for me, and then invite me to the match.
Invited me to the match.
Invited me to the match. Yes, it was stunning, like over the moon. Yes, it was over the moon that I can sit and watch live worldwide competition with two very famous tennis players. But unfortunately, I don't remember their name. But it's worthy to watch while their ability. They have two competitor had equal ability. Competitor had equal ability, so the score not made a big gap, just one or two score, and while the match is dramatic. The match was such dramatic and could then có nghĩa là bất phân thắng bại là như thế. Bất phân thắng bại là như thế.
They couldn't figure out who the winner is.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Who the winner
it
was.
Doesn't. It's hard to figure out who is the winner, even at the last minute. So it was unforgettable chance when I was in that stadium.
That was a very competitive sport.
Competitive sport.
Extremely competitive. It was extremely competitive sport. Rất là tranh đấu nha, rất là cạnh tranh lắm luôn. Alright, so let's go to part 3 of sports event. Miss One, please. Miss One, please. Do you prefer to watch live sport or to watch it on TV, and why? You cannot answer like I don't like sports. You cannot answer like that.
In my opinion, I would like to watch live sports instead live sports instead of watching it on TV, because when people watch live sport, they can see they can feel the environment, the enthusiastic environment.
The enthusiasm. Danh từ nữa. Enthusiasm. Sự nhiệt huyết. Enthusiasm. Okay.
And also the encouraging spirit of watcher without the players, and also because one factor that make live sports are excited is
One exciting makes live sport exciting because you're talking about the nature of live sport. Exciting. It makes you excited. But the nature of live sport is exciting. Cẩn thận tính từ bị động, tính từ chủ động nha. Be careful with passive and active adjective, please.
Because you cannot guess about the results. And
the result?
No.
Because you cannot guess the result?
About the results. And no one knows about it.
Okay, so I see. So Miss Ngắn, please. So why do some people like to watch live sports? What do you think?
Yes, I think people, if people have more option, I mean that they have a good financial condition, they always choose to watch a live match in a real stadium rather than to watch through or on the TV, because when you are in the stadium, you will be influenced by the synergy by surrounding environment. When people
synergy, it's wait, let me see what is synergy.
Cộng hưởng này, cái sự cộng hưởng.
Yes, cộng hưởng.
Yes, that I mean the synergy of surrounding watcher. This is very important. Not only for the watcher but also for the player. This synergy can contribute the successful a motivation to the player to do well, perform well, and
do much better in their
performance.
Of course.
And yes, and some I witnessed some case that the synergy can help to lật ngược tình huống là gì này?
Yes. To
Ý là lội ngược dòng á, giúp cho cái đội của mình lội ngược dòng á.
To turn around the situation.
Yes, the synergy can help the player or their team turn around the situation and to be bigger at the last minute. And secondly, watching a live match, you can experience full emotion. It means that you can hồi hộp là gì thầy?
You can feel the thrill.
Yes.
You
can the thrill.
Can feel the thrill. Cảm thấy cái sự mà giật mình.
The thrill, romantic, competitive, drama.
The thrill
and the drama.
The drama and the surprise.
Yeah, the surprise.
The surprise.
Yeah, the surprise.
Will be.
Yes, when you have a full view of the match, it's better. It's better and it make you have a better feeling when you just stay at home and watch on the TV. So that is exactly what I have experienced.
Very good. Very good.
Comparison.
Very good, Miss Ngan. Now, Miss Helen, so what kinds of sports do Vietnamese people like to watch? What do you think?
In my opinion, most Vietnamese people are big fans of football. It's considered the king of all sports.
They are just a big fan of winning football, not losing. Trust me. Only a big fan of winning. Người Việt Nam chỉ có là fan cứng của bóng đá khi mà chúng ta thắng thôi. Thử thua đi biết. You can see, you know. But anyway, Miss Helen, can you continue?
Yeah. So whenever there are any football match podcast on TV or radio.
Football matches, focusing, be careful, because we are. Cái câu đó nó đã có object rồi, cho nên phải là verb in như vậy. Nếu có động từ tiếp theo, whenever there are matches, focusing on something like that.
Football match phát sóng trên TV, mình nói là broadcast
on TV.
Broadcast on TV. On radio, they seem never missed any matches. Not only những cái trận trong nước với những trận quốc tế trong nước mình nói là
we have local matches and international matches. We have local matches and international matches.
Yeah, some friends of mine prefer to watch international matches rather than local matches, and they can spend the whole night to enjoy the exciting atmosphere.
The exciting atmosphere
on a live program.
So that's why some people like to watch live sport. Mình kết nó lại chẳng hạn. You need to conclude, like, so that's all the reason why I think some people like to watch live sports.
So that's why I consume people like to watch live sports.
Okay, very good. Now, so Miss Oan, please. What kinds of sports do Vietnamese people like to watch? What do you think, Miss Oan? Of course, this one, maybe this question is so easy. It's already been answered, I think.
I think Vietnamese people like football is the most.
They like football the most.
They like football the most, and they like the two team in one sport more than other sport, because that can raise the competition
Raise the
in. Yes, and and because football, people can play by the team, and
it's a team sport. It's a team sport. Because football is a team sport, people can play in a team, and
it shows the
team spirit.
Team spirit.
Yes, and show team spirit.
It also can show the đại diện là gì thầy nhỉ?
The representative.
The football team can representative one country.
Can represent, I think, because you use the verb represent.
Can represent one country like Vietnam, so that make Vietnamese more proud.
Of course, it's our national pride. Nó luôn
more proud about the national victory.
Sự tự hào dân tộc. It's all about national pride, you know. In this sports event, it's all about national pride.
So that's why Vietnamese people follow all matches of Vietnamese team on the world pride.
Oh, okay. I see. Now, so, Miss Helen, please. Do you think competition is good for students? Is it a good idea? What do you think?
Yes. I think competitions competition make the students become more active and
they try better in their study and endeavors, or the endeavors, you mean?
Yes, and they have motivation to achieve the top grade.
To achieve the top grade and to be able to try harder to get the things that they have always wanted, isn't it? Cố gắng hơn để có được những thứ mà họ đã luôn luôn muốn có. To try harder to achieve whatever they have always wanted to have, isn't it? Okay. Now, right, Miss Ngan, what do you think? Do you think competition is good for students? Miss Helen has just been kicked out of the room. Weird. It's the net. Miss Ngan, so what do you think? Do you think competition is good for students?
Yes, I think competition is good for the student. As a learner, I think we learn theoretical knowledge in school, in classroom.
We learn theory.
We learn theory in a classroom, in a school, and competition is the playground for us to show off our knowledge in the practical way. So competition is a good chance for us to live, to learn how to live in a stressful, to deal with challenging question or challenging problem that the ban giám khảo là gì nhỉ?
Of the judges that the
judges gave to them. So it's also a good chance to train problem solving skill, and otherwise, and moreover, they can learn the value through competition. I mean that no matter you are winner or loser, but
you still try your best.
Yes, you always try your best. That is
the spirit. You try your best to achieve better. Doesn't matter if you lose.
Yeah, that is the spirit that I want to learn from any competition. Exactly. If you are winner, it's not mean that you are the best.
It doesn't mean that.
It doesn't mean that you are the best compared to the other, but you can learn the better strategy for the next one. And if you are loser, you can draw a lesson for
you. You are the one who lose, because the word loser can it means something really bad. Cái người thua cuộc, cái chữ loser thực sự nó có nghĩa không tốt đâu.
Cái người thua này gọi là
say if you are the ones who lose, don't use the word loser, okay? Because loser seems very, very bad in meaning. Kẻ thua cuộc. Nó nặng nề lắm. Let's just say the one who lose. If you are the one who lose.
Okay, noted. Okay. If you are the one who lose, you know that you have a room for growth, and try your best in the next time. Or even you realize that you made a mistake as a result of your losing, of your losing this time. This gives you experience to overcome the challenging in the next one.
Oh, I see. To overcome a challenging situation in the next one. I see. Now, so let's move on to the next topic of part 2 and part 3. This is 32. 32. Describe a skill that you think you can teach other people. Miêu tả một kỹ năng mà bạn nghĩ bạn có thể dạy người khác được. You should say what it is. Kỹ năng gì thế? Who you can teach. Các bạn có thể dạy ai? How you can teach others. Các bạn có thể dạy người khác như thế nào? And explain how you feel about teaching others. Và giải thích là bạn sẽ cảm thấy thế nào về chuyện dạy người khác. Hoặc là chỉ dẫn hoặc dạy người khác. Okay, and you have part 3 of teaching and learning. Should teachers make jokes or be funny when they teach? Remember, what's the difference between fun and funny? Có sự khác biệt nào giữa hai từ đó các bạn? Fun với funny. Fun
là
vui. Fun means it makes people happy. It makes people happy. But funny is when they laugh. You make people laugh. Ha ha ha. They laugh like that. But funny can also mean negatively when you want to say that someone is behaving badly. Khi mình muốn nói là ai đó đang hành xử rất là tệ thì mình có thể nói là cái anh chị này buồn cười nhỉ? Use funny, huh? So, funny can also mean negatively too. But this question asks, should teachers make jokes or be funny when they teach? Những người giáo viên có nên là đùa vui, giỡn hay là buồn cười, trở nên buồn cười khi họ dạy không? Có nên làm như thế không? Number 2, what qualities should teachers have? So what characteristics should teachers have and why? Những người giáo viên nên có những phẩm chất như thế nào? Tại sao? Tính cách phẩm chất như thế nào? Tính chất phẩm chất như thế nào? Which do you think is more important? Practical skills or academic skills? Academic skills mean like skill in school system, you know, in the school. Bạn nghĩ cái nào quan trọng hơn, kỹ năng thực tế hay là kỹ năng về học thuật, học vấn? Which age group is the best at learning new things? Why? Cái nhóm tuổi nào là tốt nhất ở học những điều mới? Tại sao? Well, it's not always the children who learn best, you know, because I teach piano. I teach the piano. I teach people how to play the piano. And actually, the group that gave up the most, guess what? Children. But then the people who really want to learn, the adults, they can stay for much longer. So it depends. It's not always children who are best at learning new things, you know. Tùy nhóm tuổi nhưng không phải lúc nào trẻ con cũng là tốt nhất để học những thứ mới đâu. Tại mình có dạy piano, mà cái nhóm mà dễ bỏ cuộc nhất lại chính là những trẻ nhỏ. Còn người lớn họ muốn học hết, cho nên là họ sẽ ở lâu hơn được, họ chịu được cái khổ, cái cực của nó. Okay, the same thing can be said about English too. IELTS. Anyway, so I'll give you 2 minutes for this one. 2 phút bắt đầu. Go. Okay, so Miss Helen, please, can you describe a skill that you think you can teach other people? Please.
Yeah, I consider I'm not good at anything. So, but if I have to instruct somebody to learn something new, I think it should be cooking.
Oh.
And I can introduce some new
Yes.
I mean some new ways, convenient ways to make some new recipes and convenient way to cook. For example, I have a group, and we often share new methods, new appliances.
Appliances to use.
For example, to make to make a cake, we can use the mixture to save the labor.
Để mà nướng bánh. To bake cakes. Remember, to bake
cakes. We can use the mixture to save labor, and we can put it on electric cooker. We don't need an oven.
Electric cooker. We don't need an oven. Yes, exactly.
And after we have the product, we take the photos, and we feel exciting, fascinating.
We feel excited and fascinated. Be careful.
And fascinated.
We feel excited and fascinated.
And fascinated. And that is the motivation to to help us to have our group keep learning new cuisine
to help learning new cuisine,
and we can serve. We can serve ourselves.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good, Miss Helen. You just need to speak faster, a little bit faster, so you can fill in the 2 minutes time frame. Hơi bị quá chậm. Because we have only 2 minutes, please be careful. Now, Miss Ngân, please, can you describe a skill that you think you can teach other people?
Yes. I honestly, I'm not confident to say that I'm good at in any typical skill that I can teach people. But in this case, I will describe a skill that you haven't taught that. Is play football, a skill. 10 years ago.
Skill. You can teach people how to play football. Wow.
Yeah, the skill that I can teach or guide people how to play football.
You will be a
yes. 10 years ago, when my company organized a sport tournament for all staff, and one female football team has group, and I was a captain of this female football team.
Captain, I say.
Yes, I was captain, and most of them joined because their manager suggestion. Even they have no skill, or they haven't touched the ball before. So I will play a coach to guide them,
a
coach to guide them how to deal with the ball, even how to kick the ball in your expected way, and how to play skillfully to handle the ball even when you are stable place or you are running. And yes, it's a long process to describe in detail, but finally we got the championship. That makes me proud of myself when I can teach people some skill. And the most important that we are one team, and we play all our best. Even we are just amateur player, but we do the real player spirit.
Okay, with a real player spirit. Very good. Very good. Miss On, please. Can you describe a skill that you think you can teach other people, Miss One?
Since I'm not really a sport person, but I can teach people. One skill is chess.
Oh, you play
chess playing.
Is that international chess or Chinese chess?
International chess.
Okay, that's vua. Okay, so international chess. International chess là cờ vua. And we have Chinese chess, cờ tướng. Okay. Oh, I never know it. I play international chess as well.
Really?
I'm not a good player, but I do play it. So.
And I prefer to teach school age student about chess because they are easy to learning about new things, and they have tactic on problem solving also.
Exactly, very
And
solving tactics.
And that's a sport, but that teach people about the calmness under pressure.
You mean teach
That-
people how to perform under pressure?
Yes.
Làm thế nào để chơi dưới áp lực, hoặc là làm việc dưới áp lực, to perform under pressure.
Why other sports may have a more dramatic moments, but the child may be asked to take remain calm under pressure as a typical game of chess.
Pressure, yes.
Under pressure as a typical game of chess.
As a typical game.
Typical game. And I can teach people at the start that how to play it in general, and then they can develop on the other skill.
They can develop.
They can develop on the other skill and play by their own.
Play on their own. Play on their own.
Play on their own.
Okay, very good. Very good, Miss Wan. Very good. Now, so Miss Helen, please, should teachers make jokes or be funny when they teach? What do you think?
Yeah, in my opinion, it depends on each teacher and its class. I mean, it depends on the lesson. If it's if it's most the lessons theoretical, so it will make the learners boring. Teachers
should use bored, because that's how they feel. It will make the learners feel bored.
Make the learners
bored.
So I think would be better if student can make student feel relaxed with some joke or some funny story.
That's why I always make jokes, you know.
However, in some lesson, mostly in we need some concentrate. The teachers must keep the atmosphere
fun, engaging, fun, and it should not be too serious, you know. Không nên quá gọi là nghiêm túc quá, không nên. It should not be serious, too serious. Of course, people should be serious when they learn, but the atmosphere should also be calm and relaxing as well. You know, at the same time, they must be serious, but not too serious. Otherwise, it becomes very stressful, you know. Nó quá nghiêm túc, nó trở nên quá là căng thẳng.
Mà lúc mà cần sự tập trung
But
để
when
làm
they
bài
concentrate, then the atmosphere should be serious.
Yeah.
Teaching is never an easy job. It's never an easy job. And I have been teaching ever since I was 18 years old, so now it's 14 years of experience. Wow. Unbelievable, right? Maybe I should receive a medal already. Chắc nhận được huy chương rồi. Maybe I should receive a medal already. Because my father, he has a certificate from the government that say you have contributed for 30 years to the education of the country.
Wow.
Nó là cái chứng nhận về sự nghiệp giáo dục 30 năm. I have done it like halfway.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? It's 14 years already. Unbelievable, isn't it?
You should celebrate a gala dinner to collect all your students.
Gala dinner. Maybe if I have the money.
Right.
But now I'm just too poor now. That's why I have to work so hard and make so many videos because I'm so poor now. Anyway, now, so Miss Gunn, please. So what qualities should teachers have and why?
I believe that there are various main factors to ask that a good teacher should acquire. But mainly is passion. This is the most important point. The next one is diligence. It means you work hard.
Being diligent.
Diligent to follow your set goal, and commitment with what you have set. And finally is a sense of creation. Is mean that you always try to think of or come up with a new way or new method to interpret your knowledge in efficient way. Yes, this can help your student easy to understand your lesson, and it makes the class more productive and fruitful.
Very good. Có trái cây, fruitful. No, actually, fruitful means có hồn, có vị, có hồn, ra hồn.
Yeah.
Là một cái lớp học nó ra hồn, chứ không phải nó vô vị, nó chán ngắt. Fruitful, có trái cây, tức là nó có vị, có hồn. It's funny. I think it's fruitful. It's a very funny word. It's a very funny vocabulary.
But easy to remember.
It is. Là trái cây, có trái cây, có hồn, có vị. Yeah. All right. So Miss One, please. So which do you think is more important? Practical skills or academic skills, and why?
In my opinion, both of skill, practical and academic,
both of the skills.
Both of these skills are important, participle. And because teachers cannot teach well without the academic, without their knowledge, and also if teacher only has academic skill, they cannot give the knowledge to students by their heart. By their heart. And also they have to face many problems without practical skill. For example, when they teach and some students don't listen to them, and they don't know how to solve that problem without practical skill and without take people the attention.
I see.
So I think being a good teacher is improving day by day on both practical and academic skills.
Academic skills. I see. Very good. Now, so Miss Helen, please, which age group is the best at learning new things and why? What do you think, Miss Helen? Your microphone, please.
Could you repeat the question?
Yes.
Could you repeat the question, please?
The question is like, which age group is the best at learning new things and why?
Yeah, in my opinion, it's because people usually said that the earlier the matters.
I don't think so.
So, I think we should teach the younger new things. They have the opportunity to receive the knowledge faster.
Because they don't ask questions, they just receive and receive. But adults, when they learn it, they ask a lot of questions and they don't really believe in what they learning. So that's why sometimes it can be tough to teach adults. But that is the general trend, not always. Not always true. So, Miss Helen, do you think so too? Can't hear you. Okay, I hear you now.
Yeah. I don't quite agree because when teaching adults, they tend to hard to train their mind because there's something in their mindset and they can't accept new things. So it's better to learn when you were young.
I see. It's better to learn when you were young. Okay. All right. So, Miss Ngan, what do you think? Which age group is the best at learning new things and why? It also depends on what you learn too,
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you. The age will not determining factor. Determining factor
It's
on
not
the quality of learning new things. Ý là yếu tố quyết định đó thầy.
It's not the determining factor.
Determining a factor on quality of on the quality of learning.
How good people learn new things, you mean?
Yeah. And I think I think your interest in any things, it means you will love and pay attention and invest more in terms of time and effort to conquer this skill or this subject, even no matter hard it is. But when you love, you will try to follow to the end and never give up.
And not
and never give up. Yes, easily, never give up easily. So I think your interest and your love.
Your interest and your passion.
Your passion, yes. That's I mean the passion. Will
you know what? If you have no interest, no passion, you cannot continue something for so long.
Yeah.
Like for example, I've been in this job for like 14 years. If I do not like it, then I will not be able to stay that long teaching. The same thing applies to many things. Like, for example, if Miss Ngan want to be a sport coach, and if you don't like that job, then you will not be able to stay long in that job either. So let's
to a stubborn and lazy student.
You can always see stubborn and lazy students everywhere, But luckily for me, since 2 years ago, since I publicized all of my teaching videos online, on Facebook, on YouTube, people knew exactly who I am, who they are dealing with. So those people who are lazy and unmotivated, none of them came to me anymore. So
that's why I believe on your and follow.
Thank you.
With that condition.
Thank you. Okay, you know what? I think that's a very good idea to publicize what you do, because people trust in you, and like the difficult people, they will not come to you because you kind of filter them out. Giống như lọc người học hoặc lọc học viên. It's like you filter them out right from the start, so you don't have to deal with them anymore. Anyway, let's do 30. 31 is about art. Class, do you want to do this one? About art, về nghệ thuật này.
Art.
Yes, art is a difficult topic. But maybe you like art, who knows? Now, describe an art exhibition that you visited. Miêu tả một cái triển lãm nghệ thuật mà các bạn đã viếng thăm. So it's a past thing. You should say when you saw this exhibition. Bạn đã nhìn thấy cái buổi triển lãm này lúc nào? Where the exhibition was held. Cái buổi triển lãm được tổ chức ở đâu? What was on display? Điều gì đã được trưng bày? Cái gì được trưng bày? Explain your impression of the exhibition. Your impression, like ấn tượng của các bạn về cái buổi triển lãm đó là gì? Like what kind of impression does the exhibition give you? Does it impress you in a way? Does it make you feel strongly about it in any way? Cảm thấy mạnh mẽ về cái đó chẳng hạn, về một cái vấn đề gì đó. And you have part 3 of art. What can art bring to life? Nghệ thuật có thể đem đến cuộc sống cái gì? Should the school system include and improve the teaching of art and why? Cái hệ thống trường học có nên thêm vào và cải thiện cái dạy môn nghệ thuật hay không? Tại sao? Do people have different concepts of art and why? Liệu con người có những cái khái niệm về nghệ thuật khác nhau không? Tại sao? Why are some artworks expensive? Tại sao một số tác phẩm nghệ thuật artworks nó quá mắc tiền như vậy? Why do some people like to collect famous paintings? Tại sao một số người thích sưu tầm những cái bức tranh nổi tiếng? Like think about if they can resell it later for a higher price, you know, bán lại giá thành cao hơn. Or it because the value of these paintings will increase through time. Giá trị của những bức tranh nó từ từ nó tăng lên theo thời gian nha mọi người. Cũng giống như mua piano gỗ đó, piano grand piano đó. Like when you buy grand piano, their value can increase through time, including basically if you take good care of the piano, their values can increase through time. But this thing sadly doesn't apply to digital piano. Piano điện nó không có tăng giá theo thời gian, nó giảm. Mà piano mà đại dương cầm á, nếu mà các bạn chăm sóc nó tốt thì giá nó tăng theo thời gian. Well, besides from the reselling, what else? Maybe these people, they appreciate art so much. That's why they are willing to spend a large sum of money to purchase these famous paintings. Maybe. And why are some artwork expensive? Maybe because they are rare. Có thể vì nó hiếm có. They are rare. It's difficult to procure. Khó để mà có thể có được, lấy được nó lắm. Maybe it's maybe the painter or the artist is also famous. Nếu mà cái người vẽ cái tranh đó cũng nổi tiếng thì cái tranh đó cũng phải nổi tiếng theo. Nổi tiếng lay, you know. Maybe because the artwork is related to some important events, or it has some good historical meanings. Nó có một số ý nghĩa lịch sử quan trọng, hoặc là nó liên quan đến sự kiện quan trọng chẳng hạn. Like, do people have different concepts of art? Like, this question asks about how do people see art? Do they see it differently? Con người ta nhìn nhận nghệ thuật như thế nào? Có nhìn nhận khác nhau hay không? Like, Do they see something simple as an art or not? Họ có nhìn những thứ đơn giản như nghệ thuật hay không? Like, do they see beauty the same way? Họ có nhìn nhận cái đẹp theo cùng một cách hay không? You can give examples, a lot of examples about it. Alright, I'll give you 3 minutes to think about this topic. Okay, let's do it now, class. Okay, so Miss One, please, you first. Can you describe an art exhibition that you visited? Miss One, please. Your microphone, please.
Last year, I had visited an exhibition in Vietnam. Last year, I visited an exhibition in Vietnam.
I visited
an exhibition in Vietnam named Nesur, that mean old figures, in Hanoi.
Old figures, I think, old figures or something like that.
It's organization by Vietnam Fine Arts and located in Ngô Quyền, Hanoi in the March of 2000, and it displays nearly 50 works from authors who member of the art group in Hanoi.
Yes.
And it connected the art lover and the artist.
What else is there? Your impression of the exhibition, please. What does it interest you about? Like, what is special about an exhibition?
The interesting that show many the artwork on the oil paint on seal or allergic that show the beauty of ancient Hanoi.
The beauty of ancient Hanoi. Yes.
Ancient Hanoi and the beauty of agriculture from the 19th century. And seen people from this period, they are work hard, but they still have the eyes of art, and they have their own type of art that development with the culture, the rice culture.
Yes. Okay, it's of the agriculture, the rice culture. Okay, it's just the agriculture. Okay, very good, thank you. Miss Helen, please, can you describe an art exhibition that you visited, please?
Yeah, luckily I had a chance to visit an exhibition. It's just a local one located in the centers in the downtown in Ho Chi Minh City. And at that time when I entered the room, it was not spacious, but I think it's suitable for a group of 5 visitors. And when I come in, to my surprise, there are huge collections of paintings and những cái bức thêu, mình cũng gọi là painting, bức thêu.
And embroidery.
embroidery.
Good examples of local embroider. Những cái ví dụ, những cái mẫu điển hình của dệt địa phương. Good examples of local embroidery.
Good examples of local embroidery. I was impressed by the way the painter or the artist show in the pictures. It's quite eye-catching, and some of the paintings in abstract requires us to have
Imagination, you mean?
To have imagination
In order to understand it, I see.
To understand the deep meaning behind the picture, and I feel fascinating because I have such a memorable experience.
Memorable
experience in my life.
Okay, very good. Miss Nhắn, please, can you describe an art exhibition that you visited, please?
Yes. A few years ago, when I paid Dalat a visit, I have a chance to visit embroidery showroom as a showroom, and it's also a embroidery museum for domestic and international visitors to enjoy the process, the A to Z process to make completed artwork. This showroom display a huge amount of their artwork in many sizes, from small, medium, or to the large size.
Large
size. And the first impression that I had, that is the skillful of the staff to produce, the skill of the staff to produce from the outline, the design, and then to make it into a real artwork, a real product. And one of them is they make the picture of the portrait in the 3D. So when you look at this, I don't think that's artwork. That gives me feeling that I met people in real people, or meet real people. So this is the high standard, a high level of this XQ can make.
Okay.
And I think it's my I proud of
I am proud of. I think I am
Yes.
proud of.
I am proud of their quality product, and I always introduce to my foreigner friends when they want to buy some souvenir
Souvenir.
to their relative.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a bit too much. Just 4 minutes already, please. 4 phút rồi. Okay, let's use that for part 3. Okay, so Miss One, please. So what can art bring to life? What do you think? Miss One, please. What can art bring to life?
The art brings to life the relaxed time for people, and also create the creation and make the life more colorful,
Life không có đợi.
fruity.
There's no duh in life, okay? And make life more colorful and meaningful, please.
Also, even the cannot create the food or oxygen, but it's essential to the life, because people without they just live no meaning and no creative, and so they work not productive.
They work not productively, you mean? They don't work productively.
Yes.
Without the art, you mean?
So they don't work productively. And also with the art, people can make more money on it also.
It's definitely difficult to make money on art, but it's possible, but it's difficult to do that.
And relieve the pressure in life.
Relieve the pressure in life, I see.
And people with the art, they can create the meaning life, so they love the life more.
So they love life more. So they love life more.
They love life more, and they can quickly come up with a new idea, with new strategy on the fly. So I think
they can come up with new ideas on the fly. Okay, on the fly means it's a slang, so you should not use on the fly in the IELTS. Don't use on the fly, because on the fly means like you make things from scratch. Make things from scratch. Làm mọi thứ từ làm mọi thứ từ bàn tay trắng, là making from scratch, không có cái gì hết, tự nhiên làm ra một cái tác phẩm như thế. Like to make things from scratch, but don't say on the fly. I think it's not formal enough. Remember, IELTS is a formal occasion. You need to be careful with that. Now, so Ms. Ngan, please, should the school system include and improve the teaching of art, and why? What do you think?
I think the school system should include and improve the art teaching. Well, it can bring give a student a chance to have more imaginative opportunity to reflect their mind into their artwork.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and it can also help them to balance their life, work-life balance, but they the study and the balance of study and balance.
Just balance their work and their life.
Yeah, Because when they study a hard skill, they will invest more thinking, more stressful thinking or stressful thought. And in the soft skill like art, they can relieve their stress and find out their hope or their interest through this object.
Interest through this subject. Their interest through.
Their interest through this subject.
Okay, very well. Now, so Miss Helen, please. Do people have different concepts of art, and why? What do you think?
In my point of view, yes, everyone have different views. So perhaps they will have different concepts for especially abstract artwork. Maybe with some, for example, when I look at pictures of famous artists in black and white, I can't understand why it's special. But when I see the price, it turned out very expensive, and a lot of people appreciate his work. So I mean that for one work, maybe it's simple for me, but it's very important to other people.
Okay, so what do you think about this one, Miss Wan? Do people have different concepts of art, and why? What do you think?
I think people have different type of art. They like, because art based on
creativity.
So
Tính sáng tạo. Arts are based on creativity.
Art are based on creativity. So that's creativity. So it's easy to understand that people are into different kind of art. For example, some people has talent and they enjoy the painting, but some others, they like to play piano, for example. So that's not the equal for everyone, and also that improve their skill on different kind of art, and it makes the life more colorful.
It makes life more colorful. I see. Now, so Miss Wan, why are some artworks expensive? What do you think?
I think as work are expensive because it doesn't based on the cost of material or the cost of
material. You mean the cost of the materials?
Material or the cost of people making it, but it depends on the idea, and it depends on the beauty of the art. So even some of the artists, they pay their life for this.
They spend their whole life. They spend their whole life.
Their whole life for their product. So so the cost is priceless, and
it's priceless. The cost is priceless. Vô
So
giá.
the cost is a priceless and it's hard to illustrate the price of illustrate the price of one art.
Okay, to illustrate. Okay. Now, so Miss Ngan, please. So, why do some people like to collect famous paintings? What do you think? If it's you, would you collect famous paintings by yourself?
No, I'm not a big fan of painting or art. I have no idea about that, but yes, people like to collect famous painting because they love to do it. That is their hobby.
Of course, that's their hobby, not mine.
Yeah. And some people want to collect limited version of painting, or famous ancient painting.
Cho mấy cái kèm này lên trên này đi.
They buy it because it's unique. So no one have
unique.
Except unique. Yes, unique, and no one have except them.
And no one have it. No one has it. No one has it because no one is singular. So no one has it. No one has it. No one has it except them.
This factor make their collection is more valuable from time to time.
From time to time. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can stop here because it's already time now. It's exceeded for 15 minutes already. So anyway, so Miss One, please, can you please put your writing in here so we can correct it tomorrow?
Okay, I already finished my writing. I just
so I thought that you did not finish that, so that's why we are doing speaking today. So
I was surprised that we have
speaking today.
Practicing, yeah.
Okay, and the other, please read again your writing, okay? Because sometimes when you put it here, problems occurs. You need to read them again, and you can find mistakes, you know.
Yes.
Remember, learning from mistakes is the only real way to learn, I think. Now, so that's it. Thank you, class. Bye. See you then. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
If there's anything happening, please let me know before, okay? Let me know, like at least like few weeks or something, like 1 or 2 weeks, because we need to keep this class going, and we have only 3 people left now. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, 3 o'clock. See you then. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh á, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.